Okay. I understand the hype. I understand why. There's a whole lot of weeaboos. There's freaking Naruto running all over the place. I understand why this show is top three anime. I understand why this is a big three anime. I understand it. I understand completely. This arc is insane. What is good, y'all? It is the Young King Ken, and today we are reviewing the Chunin exam arc in Naruto, which covers episode 20 to 67. And I don't have many announcements because I just want to get into this now. Now, if I want to cover every single little part of this arc, why did my phone go off? Like every single video, like I forget to put my phone on silent. Sometimes it just throws me off. Sometimes it just throws me off. We do not care. Yeah, if I wanted to cover everything in the tuning exams art, we'll be here for hours. But I'll pinpoint some of the things that I really liked, and I only have one major problem with this art, but I think y'all might know what it is if you see my last review for the Land of Waves. So if you haven't seen the review, go ahead and watch it. It should be in the suggested and in the description down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So again, the Chunin exams had everything you needed into a top tier anime arc. It had, it was literally an exam to get to the next level of the ninja way, the Chunin. And this arc presented major character development amongst not only the main cast, but also it brought in a lot of new characters that seemed like very relevant to the story. It showcased new power-ups, new ways to build upon your power-ups, and it had actual stakes like death, serious injury, and there was a whole lot of buildup. So to start off, the structure of the tuning exams. So the first part was the written exam. So you have to answer a series of questions, and if they say that if you get a passing score, you move on to the next round. But this was not how I would think it would go. The suspense in this part was crazy. Like, you think of Naruto, like he's pretty incompetent. we're just gonna say how it is in these type of situations. But this was a test with some wildly difficult questions. Like somebody who study up on their ninja skills will probably understand this, but my goodness, like I honestly, with the questions being asked, I bet some of these scenarios are going to be covered down the road in future arcs. This test really, tested, for lack of a better term, you on your ability to sneak up and gather intel without getting caught, and folks were just doing all kinds of stuff. Like, obviously the cheat. It was literally cheat without getting caught. Oh, people were mind reading. There were some that were even copying the way someone writes to get their answers. And the funny part was during the last part, during the final question, the proctor was like, "All right, y'all, if you don't answer this 10th question right, then you'll never, ever, ever take this exam again. You won't have the opportunity to, like, your goals and dreams or whatever stops right then and there. So, but you can take the test again if you quit right then and there." And that part, I didn't expect what happened next. So people were just getting up and whatnot, and that was just a test of willpower at the end of the day, because the 10th question was just basically him saying everyone passed. I just thought that was funny. I thought that was funny. And then the next part was the Forest of Death. I mean, this part 2 of the exam showcased the teams in just ridiculous ways, and it gave the plot points of what to come. I knew there was going to be some outside interference at some point, but I didn't think it would be Orochimaru. You know, I've heard the name from like various different skit videos here and there, but like Orochimaru is pretty badass. I'm not even gonna lie. One of the 3 Chunin, like this is like an example of like top tier power. Like, oh my goodness. And the fact that he wanted to get Sasuke's power, which is wild. He's there for Sasuke. Like that's crazy. Like, dude must have done his research. The whole thing, and then also the whole thing with the Sound Village is just, you know, I'm gonna say crazy a whole lot throughout the video because that's what this arc was. This arc was crazy. It was peak. It was peak Naruto. Let that nigga know. So far, like, you know, in like researching like the arc episodes and everything. I think I've heard like a review that like said that this was like the greatest arc in Naruto, and like in all of Naruto and like Shippuden and all that. I'm like, I hope not. I really hope not, because this is just crazy. Where was I? Sand Village, yeah. Gaara. Oh man. Gaara's his power. Oh my goodness! Like, he had a, you know what? I'll talk about him later down the line. But there's just so much action, and we get to see Team 7 at just full on as a team, just doing their thing. But this part of the exam did highlight some noticeable weaknesses. Sakura's lack of strength, which is that one glaring weakness of this arc. Like, you know, Naruto and Sasuke are getting their power ups, and Sakura. I mean, Sakura has some big moments. I'm not gonna lie. Her like cutting her hair, showcasing that she's just not a pretty face. That like she's serious about this. Like, I mean, that's cool. That's cool for a character. That's very cool. But I like to see her. I like to see her strength. Like, I like to see her strength. Like, come on. I want her to hang with Naruto and Sasuke in the strength department, you know. But honestly, I have never seen Sasuke like act so fearful when he was fighting what's her face, Shiori. Yeah, when Sasuke was fighting off against Shiori, who was actually Orochimaru testing his abilities, and then Naruto with his fearless determination. It was almost like it's the polar opposites of what we've already seen so far. It was usually Naruto the scaredy cat.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And Sasuke like all determined, but it's just crazy. The preliminaries was my favorite part of the Chunin exams. It was action packed. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I can't think of anything else to call this arc. It's just good. It's just that good. Random. Oh my god, this arc is so good. Yeah, there's like so many random matchups. to determine who will advance to the final part of the exam. The fight with Gara and Rock Lee was my favorite part of that section because oh my goodness, you get to see the hard work that Rock Lee put into his taijutsu. Like, when he was fighting like Sasuke at first, like I didn't think Rock Lee would be that strong, but my goodness, like there was a considerable gap in power, but the amount of effort Rock Lee put into his taijutsu, and oh my goodness, and throughout this section, we learn about new ways to channel chakra, we learn new moves, jujitsus, and we learn that certain moves are exclusive to certain groups or families, like the Hyuga clan with Hinata and Neji's match, which is also my second favorite fight, by the way. Just gotta put that out there. It's just a sheer fight and determination Hinata had, even in the most desperate situations, just make me believe like this is just gonna be. I got a feeling Hinata about to go crazy. She about to have the power boost that Sakura that I want Sakura to have. Like, please. And of course, I don't like to ship characters often, but I mean Naruto and Hinata. I nada.
And you were looking kind of good. I'm trying to smooch those. Of course, Vito. I would always let you smooch my lips. Okay, girl. Shit. How was that, girl? Oh, it was amazing. Oh, it's so good.
Oh man. But yeah, they got a dynamic going. So wouldn't be surprised if they married each other. Man. And then we gotta talk about the prep before the final fights. Like after that part of the Chunin exams, they get like a 1 month break before the final tournament. So everyone who was left was able to take a good break to train and recover. And I thought Sasuke was going to be a goner with that curse mark. Like Sasuke was just like he was not feeling well, and I'm glad that Kakashi sealed that and also took the liberty of training him. But Gaara, now I'm about to talk about Gaara. Gaara got some sort of love boner, like he got that love for Sasuke, like how Broly have that love for Goku. Got that Kakarot action going. Like he was trying to take a little peek of what he was trying to get ready for, and putting on the robe and all that stuff. He was getting ready. He was getting ready, and Gaara was taking a peek. He knew he was ready. He was ready to fight. He had his eyes set on Sasuke in the very beginning of the arc. So that was funny. And then also like another highlight was Naruto's training with Jiraiya. I think maybe I'm not pronouncing that right. Jiraiya. I think Jiraiya. Yeah. Jiraiya is another one of the 3 legendary Sannin, and it's cool that he gets to train Naruto because we now get to see like some expert play at work. But that sexy jutsu that Naruto was pulling off in the very beginning, it had its use. because Jiraiya is a freaking pervert. I ain't gonna lie. But I also didn't think that this would be the part. I didn't expect Naruto to channel his inner like nine-tailed fox so soon. Like, but I guess it was just amazing to see, and I couldn't wait to see it in action. And we also learn about the Sand Village purpose, not to pass the exam or whatever, but they were literally in an A-ranked mission to set up Sasuke. And in the end, it really sets up. It's almost like a very smooth transition to the next arc. So I like that. So yeah, the break is over. It's time for the final stage, which was a tournament. One of the first match I'll talk about is Naruto versus Neji. This was a hype fight because it almost seemed like Neji was like, yeah, he couldn't be. It seemed like he couldn't be defeated, but the fact that Naruto channels his nine-tailed fox chakra against Neji's moves were just so cold. It was. Hold on a second. They were. Ice cold. Neji is a one-trick pony, and he always have this belief of destiny and fate. And Naruto standing by his word with Hinata. I mean, the two that he wouldn't lose, and he said exactly what he was going to do. And it was just amazing that the Hokage was acknowledging that chakra. Like, I mean, a lot of people was probably surprised that Naruto would even be able to do that. So that was amazing. Of course, I can't wait to see what Naruto has in store later down the line. Next fight, Temari versus Shikamaru. All I gotta say about this fight is that Shikamaru is a cold strategist. He is a stone cold strategist, using the battlefield to his advantage, luring Temari into a very uncomfortable position with shadows. Oh my goodness. It made Shikamaru a winner in my eyes. Like, honestly. Like, I was rooting for him. Like, that fight, like, really boosted his character. And now, like, I'm really wanting to learn more about, how they're going to play out his character. Like, that's crazy. And then there's Sasuke versus Gaara. I swear, before that episode even started, I wanted to grab me some popcorn because I was like, oh yeah, this fight was about to be a movie. Because I was undeniably hyped for this arc or for this match. I mean, I was hyped the whole entire arc, but I was a little bit disappointed that they couldn't just show a regular fight like the others. Like, I wanted to see that. But of course, Gaara, I mean, man, he had more than a love boner. Like, he did not care about the mission, the Saiyan Village. He had just a major bloodlust for Sasuke's abilities. And when, bro, everybody was waiting on Sasuke to appear, and when he came out with the drip, I knew Kakashi came into this battle. Kakashi told him before this battle, bro, we can't have you be looking all beaten up and scared like that. The fangirls call you edgy for a reason, so you gotta look the part. And it's the fact that Sasuke copied Rock Lee's taijutsu, and along with Kakashi's lightning abilities, that complements so good. And it just makes a major buff in abilities. And the Seal Curse mark, the fact that they're making it where that if your willpower is weak, it's going to break. I like it. I love it. As someone who's a huge fan of One Piece, where willpower is the way to go, like this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. So towards the end, when everyone got knocked to sleep, and the whole mission was set in motion, like of course I was laughing hysterically. I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get like to see like a full-fledged fight, but with the Hokage just looking over at what's his name, the Kazekage, knowing doggone well he done took part and mess things up for everyone. Like my goodness. And yeah, to sum up the arc, this was an amazing arc. This had to be one of the best arcs I've ever seen. Like words couldn't even put it to plain. Like this is like I encourage any mangaka or anybody who's doing an anime to take a look at this specific arc. This is how you do a tournament arc. But yeah, let me get on to predictions, man. Let me get on to predictions. I think that this is going to be just an ongoing continuation of episode 67. Yeah, this is just going to be in continuation. Newfound abilities and training. I think Team 7 is going to have more shine. Like, they're going to have more shine. Sasuke is going to be undergoing some major changes later on. And this whole thing with the Sand Village and the Hidden Leaf, like this is going to cause some serious tension between the groups, and it might even be the catalyst for another war. Orochimaru is a mysterious man, and I don't know what his motives are, but I honestly think he'll get stopped before and will become victorious in capturing Sasuke. But I think the seal will be broken. Sasuke, despite how badass he is, he's still a child. he's still a teenager, man. So, and then of course, I think because of stuff like this, in the end, they're probably gonna make everyone everyone who participated in the final part like an official Chunin, and just not continue the tournament, which it'd be disappointing, but still, like that's just a minor issue, because like the peaks were peaked. I'm gonna wait to say peak fiction, because it is peak fiction. Man, this arc was very fun to watch, and I swear, anybody who haven't seen Naruto growing up, well, I haven't seen Naruto growing up. Like, what the heck am I saying? Like, I swear, like if I would watch this, if I was younger, like I would have definitely been an anime fan. Just a note. I came into the anime game a little late. I did watch some Dragon Ball and a little bit of One Piece when I was younger, but like it was not enough for me to consider myself an anime fan. But like, goodness, out of any arc, I would recommend this arc. And I just hope the story gets better from here, like, cause this is just wild. This is just insane. And yeah, if you like my review, go ahead and hit like, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I stream on Twitch, so follow me on there, catch up on my streams. And yeah, until the next video, stream, or review, whatever I put out there, that content is going to be seized, y'all.